Hi everyone, my name is Murray Penner. I live in Washington, D.C., and I'm a 58-year-old white, obviously, gay male. Happy Pride to all of you. And I'm here today to talk to you about HIV Long-Term Survivors Day. Now this is a day when we think back to the early days of the epidemic and all of the challenges that some of us went through as HIV long-term survivors. And we reflect and we celebrate. We celebrate because of the resiliency that HIV long-term survivors have had in order to overcome a lot of challenges. In the early days of the epidemic, I watched a lot of my friends die. I even defied my doctor's orders and didn't take AZT when I was supposed to or at the same strengths that had been prescribed to me. I think that saved my life, actually, that I didn't do what the doctor ordered, so to speak. My doctor was great, although she told me that I had about 6 months to live and I needed to get my affairs in order and tell my family and friends that I was going to die. So that was a rough time. And clearly, over time, medications improved and I was able to stay healthy. Fortunately, I had good insurance. I've been very privileged and have had the means to be able to stay healthy. That's something a lot of folks are challenged with. But again, reflecting on HIV Long-Term Survivors Day is really about celebrating the lives of people living with HIV and AIDS who have really overcome so much in their lifetime. I have a lot of friends. Some of them have serious health conditions as a result of persistent HIV throughout their lives. Many of them have progressed to AIDS and are really, challenged with physical conditions now. I personally am not. I am healthy and have been fortunate in that regard. The best thing about HIV Long-Term Survivors Day is that we also get to celebrate the fact that these days HIV is different. If you are living with HIV and you take your medications, you can achieve an undetectable viral load, which means that the virus cannot be detected in your bloodstream. That also means that you will not transmit the virus to your sexual partners. It's called U equals U, or undetectable equals untransmittable. And I want to do a shout out to U equals U in the district, to the Washington, D.C. Department of Health for their support of the U equals U campaign. It's an amazing health department that is doing lots for people living with HIV to make sure that we are supported with the needs that we have. That contributes to resiliency. That helps us be strong. Medication helps us be strong. The other great thing about HIV is that if you're HIV negative, you can take a pill once a day. It's called PrEP, and that will prevent you from acquiring HIV. So HIV has changed today. It's a new day. It is not the same disease that it was back in the 80s when people were dying. People still die, but not near as often. Fortunately, you can live a long and healthy life if you are HIV positive. So again, I want to celebrate HIV Long-Term Survivors Day. Hats off to all of my friends and colleagues and brothers and sisters who are living with HIV and AIDS. And happy Long-Term Survivors Day to all of you.